The last year, it's been unlike anything any of us, right, ever dreamed of experiencing.
You lose some money, that's okay. But when you lose a life, we've lost, 500,000 lives. So that's big.
We lost two members of our team, two really special women. We'll never be the same.
Those were the toughest things, when you lose someone.
And none of that goes away, right? We don't leave, everything that's happening in our lives at the door when we come to work each day. It reminded and reiterated for me how important the housing part of the work that we do is.
Anytime you can see someone get from being homeless to housed is just gratifying.
I think knowing that we house so many folks and being able to be a part of that is really what motivates me, along with the wonderful staff that we have.
In very early April of 2020, recognizing that congregate settings were some of the most dangerous in terms of the coronavirus, a decision was made to set up tents, these enormous tents, to be able to socially distance the women in the women's shelter. As a grown woman, there's nothing fun about living in a tent in the parking lot of Crossroads. Fortunately, the tent situation didn't last for too long. We were able to fairly quickly replace the tent with a safer option for shelter, which was putting folks in hotel rooms so that they had their own private, sort of defensible space.
Although we were providing the supportive services, we were also learning from the people we serve as well. We have a woman that went through a domestic violence situation. She was a victim of it for many years. She has 2 small children, and the father of the children actually was incarcerated for a while. He would always come out of jail and go right back to where she lived. She always wanted to move to Florida with her family. We were able to actually do that away from this violence and away finally from this person. And she's just so happy. The kids are so happy because she has siblings and her father's there. Being able to see someone from where they were with all the challenges they had before they came to us, and seeing them housed and just being able to reach their goals, it makes it even more worth it, and it makes you to continue to do the work that you do. It's really an amazing experience to witness.
We made this meter where every time somebody was housed, we put their pictures on there. So every time a guest said, "How do I get my name on one of those?" The staff would tell them. And that's something that we don't want to ever stop doing. So I told them, once that door gets filled, we need to start on other doors.
We could all be going through the same thing at any point in time in life. And my hope is that people recognize that more and have more compassion and not put these women in such a negative light, because really they are trying to do better for themselves and for their family. We rely on donors to definitely keep these programs going. And I think that, without them and their support, it would make our jobs even harder.
Around here, we talk about our why. Why are you specifically involved in homeless services? And, my why is really simple. It's because housing is a human right. And that's what we do at Crossroads. We're helping people get back home. In a few years, we're going to start to see folks coming into homelessness. And when we ask the question that we always ask, what led to your homelessness? What brought you here today? I think we're going to be hearing folks saying, I lost my job in March or April or May of 2020. So we know what the solution to homelessness is. It's housing. It's as simple as that. Having a sufficient supply and availability of safe, decent, affordable housing. We know how to fix that. There's a simple solution for that: create more housing. Crossroads does that, but it takes an incredible amount of resources to do that.
The work that we do is hard, and we rely on donors, because without their support, we wouldn't be able to do the work that we do.
having the support of each other has really, I can't imagine not being part of this team.